So hello everyone. Today we will be learning the topic nutrition in human beings from the lesson life processes. So in this video we will be learning how the food enters the body, how it is digested, what are the parts of the alimentary canal and many more. So let's begin. Okay. So what is alimentary canal? Alimentary canal is the long tube which extends from mouth to the anus. And this canal has different parts and various regions are specialized for performing their different functions. So now we will see what happens to the food once it enters our mouth. So first of all, our food is crushed down by our teeth. Okay. So what does our teeth do? They crush or breaks down the food into smaller particles. Okay. Also, the food is wetted so to make the passage smooth. Why our mouth starts to water when we eat something we like? Is that the water coming out from our mouth? No, but it is the saliva. Okay, so it is the saliva which is secreted by salivary gland. Okay, so it is the saliva which then gets mixed up with the food. Okay, now the food is big, or it is the complex molecule which needs to be broken down into smaller one or smaller molecules. So it is done by biocatalysts. So who are they? They are the enzymes. Okay, so this enzyme breaks down complex molecule into simpler one. Now this saliva, it also contains an enzyme. So which is that? It is salivary amylase. So it is the salivary amylase which breaks down complex starch into sugar. Okay, so what does saliva do? Saliva contains an enzyme which is called as salivary amylase which breaks down the starch into sugar. Now the food has wetted with saliva and it is mixed around our mouth. So it is mixed. Who mixes it? It is mixed by our muscular tongue. Okay, now this canal has muscles which contracts rhythmically to push the food forward, which occurs all along the gut. So such movements are called as peristaltic movement. Okay. So the food is taken from the mouth to the stomach and it is done by a food pipe, or it is also called as esophagus. So what is the role of esophagus? It carries the food from the mouth to the stomach. Stomach is large and it expands when the food enters it. The muscular wall of the stomach has juices which mixes with the food. Okay. And the wall of the stomach has gastric glands. Okay. So the wall of the stomach has gastric glands which releases HCl, pepsin and mucus. Okay. So what is pepsin? It is a protein digesting enzyme. Why the HCl is released? HCl is released to facilitate the action of this pepsin. And why mucus is there? Mucus is there to protect the wall of the stomach from this acid. Okay. So the exit of the food from the stomach to the small intestine, it is regulated by sphincter muscle which releases the food in small amounts into the small intestine. Okay. So now the food has entered into the small intestine from the stomach. And this small intestine, it is the longest part of the alimentary canal which is fitted into this compact due to extensive coiling. Okay, so it is the longest part, and the length of the small intestine, it differs in various animals according to the food they eat. For example, herbivorous animals, what they eat? They eat plants which contains cellulose, which is harder to digest. So that's why they require longer small intestine. And what about the carnivorous? Carnivorous, just lion, tiger, they eat meat, which is easier to digest. So they require shorter small intestine. Okay. So this small intestine, it is the site of complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Okay. So the food coming from the stomach is acidic due to HCl, which acts on the food. So it should be made alkaline for the pancreatic enzymes to act on it. Okay. Fats are present in the small intestine in the form of large globules. So it makes harder for the enzymes to act on it. So the liver, which secretes bile juice, act on the larger fat globules, making them into smaller globules, which helps in increasing the efficiency of the enzymatic activity. Pancreas secretes what? It secretes pancreatic juice. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, which contains enzymes like trypsin, which helps in digesting proteins, and lipase, which helps in breaking down, emulsifying fats. Okay, so pancreas contains pancreatic juice, which contains enzyme like trypsin, helps in digesting the proteins, and lipase for breaking down emulsifying fats. Now the walls of the small intestine, it contains glands which secretes intestinal juices and enzymes, which finally converts proteins into amino acids, fats into fatty acids, and glycerol, and carbohydrates into glucose. Okay. So now what about the digested food? The digested food is absorbed by the walls of the small intestine. Okay. The inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections which are called as villi, which increases the surface area for absorption. And these villi are richly supplied with blood vessels, which takes the absorbed food to each and every part of the body, where it can be used for obtaining energy, making new tissues and repairing the old ones. Now the unabsorbed material is sent to the large intestine, where more villi absorbs water from that food. The exit of the waste material from the anus, it is regulated by anal sphincter. So this was the whole video based on nutrition in human beings. So you have any doubts or questions, please inform me in the comment section, and thank you.